I don't have a like I don't have like a single friend, you know? I don't have a single person that I can call right now and like ask to hang out with them. Like I don't have that, you know? And this is not like me like I'm not necessarily complaining. I guess I'm just venting or whatever because this is the life that chose for myself, you know? It is what it is. I don't have a lot of friends and I'm okay with it, but I'm not. Like 90 not even 90, 95% of the time it doesn't bother me, you know? 5% of the time like it does like a little bit, you know? But I just don't think that I'll ever like be able to have friends because like I don't know, it just takes a lot to have friends. It takes a lot of energy that I don't have, you know? A lot of energy that I don't have that I could be putting into myself, you know? Oops. Alright. I was gonna take a sip of water. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. I couldn't find pause. Anyway, I just think back to the time when, like, I did, like, technically have friends. And it wasn't even, like, I'm just mainly talking about Instagram friends. So people who I knew in real life who I, like, only talked to on Instagram. Like, it was just, like, a lot, like, messaging them. Like, it stressed me out. Like, that's the first reason why I took a break on Instagram. I just didn't want to, like, message anybody. And it's not like I'm not popular at all. I promise you, not a single person thinks about me, you know? Like, I just had, like, a few people that, like, I liked and that, like, I talked to or whatever. But, like, from those, like, even with those few people, like, it was just a lot. And, like, I hated, like, having to reply to messages and whatever. And I genuinely liked those people, you know? It was, like, nothing personal at all, you know? I hated it. So I, like, stopped logging in onto Instagram just to not talk to anybody. It was, like, the best time in my life ever. Maybe it's just the fact that, like, I was off, like, one form of social media. And that's honestly not even the case. I have like a little Instagram that I used that I just follow like people on, but I don't like post anything or and I just follow people. It's mainly for school, but I just felt so free. I'd be like, oh, I gotta reply to this person. Oh, it's been a week. Oh, it's been 2 weeks. Oh, it's been 3 weeks. I just felt so free. And like I said, I don't know if I deleted that part. I don't think so. But anyway, 95% of the time, I'm like completely okay. But I'm at a college right now. For the summer. It's at like my like the other campus of my college. I'm here for the summer because the campus that I'm at, they don't offer this class. It's going terrible, by the way, but I'm doing my best. I'm learning a lot about myself. Anyway, so the first semester, which is 6 weeks, I had a roommate, and that was alright. We didn't like really talk that much, It was perfect. She was great. Like I barely saw her. Like nothing against her. She seemed like a really great girl. But so anyway, so it's technically like 6 weeks total for the summer. 6 weeks session one, 6 weeks session two. I'm in session two. I'm finishing up my fourth week, and I haven't had a roommate at all this semester. Um, and it's just been me here, you know, like by myself. And the one of the main reasons why it's kind of hard is because like I don't have anybody to bother, like because I live at home with my family. I just love bothering them. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Like what else would I do, Or have my cats. I'll go bother my cats or whatever. But here, like I'm just stuck with myself. And like, oh my gosh, I remember I came home today, and then the air conditioner was on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to hear this right now. Like, shut this off, like, immediately. So I turned it off. And then it was, like, dead quiet in here. I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna be in here alone with my thoughts. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. So I, like, turned it back on. It was kind of scary. But, and how people, like, they crave friendships and things like that? I don't, you know? I hate to, like, blame it on her or whatever. Oh my, she would kill me if she saw this. But I feel like it definitely has a big factor to play in all this. I don't know why it's making me kind of like really sad. But oh my gosh, wait, no. So growing up, I was like never allowed to like go to my friends' birthday parties or their houses or anything like that. I only went to two birthday parties in my entire life. Well, in my childhood. Let me think about my adult life. I think I've only been to two birthday parties. One, I only went to her birthday pretty much because like we had the same name. I think it was spelled differently. I don't know. And then the other one, obviously she was my friend too. This was like kindergarten. And then the other one was I think my friend's 10th birthday party. Um, she was my best friend when I was in middle school. I went to two birthday parties, and every time I asked my friends to come over, if they could come over my house or I could go over their house, it was no. And sleepovers, no. Everything like that, no. Can't do it. I basically could not hang out with my friends outside of school, you know? So, I don't know, I just got used to it, you know? Like, okay, us being friends means that we just hang out at school and, like, that's it. And that carried on into, like, even when I was out of, middle school or whatever. Because I went to, for high school, I went to a boarding school. Um, Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting like that. Anyway, it was just like so weird. Like, so when you're in boarding school, you're like stuck there. You can't leave. You know, you have to take advantage of whatever's there, whatever. It was just like weird, just like constantly like being around people who just like hung out all the time. You know. Luckily though, I did have one friend. I had a really good friend. I had a best friend. She was like I call her in my head, like I never told her this, like my like soul like best friend. Like I don't think like I'll ever like have like a better friend than that, like in my life. Like I don't think so. Anyway, it's not what I was trying to get at. One memory I just keep on thinking about when I think of boarding school is like my friend, she like wanted to have like a sleepover, like me like sleep in her room or whatever like that. And I was just like, why? You know? Like I just besides the fact that I had like one really good friend, you know, we did like everything together, kind of because like we kind of had to somewhat, but well, besides that, it's just hard to like think about like why do I have to hang out with you like outside of class, you know? Like that was just like a really hard concept for me to grasp. Like you guys hang out and you like do stuff together, you know? Like even to this day, like I can't imagine me like going somewhere and like just hanging out with somebody, you know? Obviously, I've done that before, but it took a while to like get to that point initially, and then the less you do it, it's like, why would I do that? And now it's not even a why for me, it's a how. Like, how do you do that? Like, I can't imagine myself like being out and about with somebody that's not my boyfriend and we're just like having fun, like doing stuff. Like I don't even know what I would do, you know? Like I'm I'm also like really boring. Like if you like hung out with me for a little bit, like you would hate it, you know? Like there's nothing good about me, so I don't even like know what we would do, you know? I definitely wouldn't want to eat with somebody too. It's always awkward like eating with people. Like I hate it. Like I would do everything I could to like not do that. Um but like yeah, like simple activities like involving people, I just like can't picture myself doing it, you know? And I'm like also just like so boring that like I don't know, if I like open my mouth and you told me like, oh you have to say something to somebody right now, like I would know what to say, you know? And like in class, like to be fair though, like I am attending classes post pandemic. I'm 26 by the way. I'm not like a regular college age. But anyway, and I am Gen Z, so we are like a little bit more to ourselves. Um, so that does play a big factor. But anyway, in class, like, also, like, nobody, like, talks to each other or whatever. And if they do, I'm not one of those people. This is just so sad. I remember, so, for the first semester, so the first 6 weeks of, summer, the class that I was in, I didn't say a single word to anybody. More so, hold on. So for that class, the professor, she was, like, always like, oh, try and talk to your neighbor or whatever. And the room was like loud, like you can hear people talking or whatever. Like people were turning and talking, so that was actually a social class. I didn't talk to anybody. And nobody talked to me. Nobody said a single word to me in that class. First of all, also, I don't know if it's my face. I don't know if I look mean. I didn't. Hopefully, I didn't smell bad. I don't think so. I usually can tell like when my hair smells bad. Like I gotta wash my hair now. My hair is also a mess. Like I think I'm gonna cut it like, cause I'm like this is all like natural. This is I have a Japanese straight perm. Anyway, by the way, let me do a quick little like length check, cause I'm gonna cut it off probably. It's like pretty long. And my hair is like very thin. Like it's always been like super thin. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, ooh, I like made it worse. Sorry. Anyway, the thing that like honestly like hurt a little bit is nobody spoke to me at all. And in this class, the professor was like, turn around and talk to your neighbor. Like literally, like turn around. Like not even like the people next to you. Turn around. Talk to people in front of you. Nobody ever talked to me. Nobody ever talked to me in that class. And you want to know the only time somebody talked to me? This is actually like really sad. They asked me, oh, can you move over? They didn't say it like that. They were like, oh, somebody like, did they tap me or something? I don't know. But anyway, they were like, oh yeah, can you move over? Like, all of our friends want to sit next together. It's like, no. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it's so rude. Like, the first time somebody talks to me in class, that's what you're gonna say? I should have said absolutely not. I just said no. But to be fair, I am from I live in New Jersey, but I'm also from New Jersey. So it was probably my face. Like, I don't look that nice, I guess, to be like really fair. Like, it's probably so ugly. Let me try to do like my normal face. Okay, maybe I look mean. Maybe I just look mean. I don't know. But I'm sure there's people in my class who look mean and people still talk to them. Like, do my Jersey face. Like, also, people from New Jersey are just, like, they're very mean. Like, I didn't realize until, like, I left the state to go to boarding school. I'm like, we're not nice, Like, we're awful. Oh, my gosh. But, I guess everything in life points to, like, maybe, like, technically, like, maybe you should have friends, That's what they say, like, or whatever, That's like, oh, the people who lived the longest, they have friends or whatever. The only time I think I should have friends is when, like, when I have to send, like, 10 million, like, not have to. When I see all these funny videos and, like, put it in a group chat, Or, like, when I bother my mom and she's, like, really just, like, had enough of me, sometimes I'm like, alright, maybe I do need some friends. And when I bother my boyfriend, maybe I do need some friends. And he's like, yeah, I would appreciate it if you get some friends. And, like, I don't know. I feel like I've tried. Have I? Maybe for me. What is trying to have friends, honestly? If you told me, like, I had to make a friend, like, right now, or else, like, I died, I think I would probably die. Like, seriously, like, I don't know what to do. Like, how do you start a conversation with somebody? And, like, I'm very awkward. Like, and, like, the less you talk to people, the harder it is to talk to people, Like, I started, like, getting, like, a stutter and everything like that, too. Like, when the words don't come out, it's hard to talk. I mean, I do talk to my family and my boyfriend and my cats or whatever, but outside of that, like, I don't know, like, I just, And, like, it's not fun to talk to me, to be honest. Like, nobody's missing out on anything, really. Like, I don't even know if I could, like, keep a conversation going. What on earth would I talk about, I can't, I'm not interesting. Like all I've been doing all summer is just like I've just been like studying, you know? And I'm not really like interested in like that many things, you know? But like I'm sure there's like some boring people out there who have friends. Like, what do y'all do? You know? Like I have like maybe like a couple hobbies or two, but I don't do them that often because I'm like studying all the time. And I'm not doing that good. I'm taking organic chemistry. It's so hard, y'all. But you know what's funny? I like got a D. So I was supposed to take Orgo 1 the first semester and then Orgo 2 the next semester, aka now. But I think I got a D. She didn't like upload the like grades or whatever, so it wasn't on my official transcript by the time I looked, but it was probably a D, I think. I'm too scared to look now. So anyway, I just retook I'm retaking it again right now, and I realized that I'm actually like even this is funny. Even though I basically like failed chemistry organic chem 1, I realized that I'm not an idiot. I just don't know how to study. Isn't that crazy? You know, like you should be like, oh, you're actually an idiot. Like you like almost pretty much failed it, but like no, I just like really didn't know how to study. You know, I'm 26. It took me forever to figure this out. To be fair, I did take a few years off of college, but anyway, I've been back for a while now. I'm almost done. Um, anyway, that's off topic, but it's such a funny thought. I'm actually an idiot, y'all. Though, like to be honest. But I just like to sit and like think like, do I like actually like crave like human interaction? Like, no, honestly. And I wish I did. Like, I honestly wish it bothered me like the fact that I don't have a lot of friends, you know? But the thing is, I wish it bothered me that I don't have friends, but I don't necessarily wish that I had friends, you know? Just because you remember what I told you? Like, it's just so emotionally taxing to like deal with people, you know? And then, like I said again, like, I don't even know how I would make friends, you know? I'm so freaking awkward, y'all. It's not even funny. I've always been like socially awkward. Like, I used to have like awful, like terrible social anxiety, like really bad. Like, oh my gosh, wait. And like, even to this day. So I don't really have like social anxiety that much. Like, I don't really have it anymore. Yo, I did the work. I worked like really, really hard on it. But whenever like I talk to like people for the first time, or like, not even the first time, honestly, whenever I talk about myself, I start sweating like immensely. Or like, whenever the intention is on me, like, even if I'm in like my family or whatever, we focus on me, like, I start sweating a lot, you know, whenever the focus is on me. Like, and it's just like, it's so embarrassing, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm just not meant to have human interactions. Like, can you get therapy for that to like stop sweating? Like I did the work, you know, but there still must be something internally, like, you know, like that I gotta work on. But anyway, off topic. It's kind of on topic, I guess. Whatever. But anyway, I just want to know, like, I can't be like the only person like out there like this, you know? Like, is anybody else like fine with like being alone and also like not crazy? Like, I'm not crazy, by the way, y'all. I'm like really normal. Like, I'm not crazy. But does anybody else feel like this? Like they don't have, and like I'm not. When I say I don't have friends, first of all, I probably could like log into Instagram and start talking to everybody who I talk with. And like also I'm not like the kind of like I don't like hanging out with people. I think you guys like understand why. Like I never did it growing up. I still don't understand it, and it's like, okay, we make a plan, we go to what? H Mart. That's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe the park. Ooh, you know what? I could probably like go on a walk with somebody. Like I like going on walks. I haven't been on walks in like a long time. It's like really hot. Um. Anyway, let's stick with H Mart because a walk is fine. You know, you don't have to talk. But let's say we go to H Mart. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna talk to you about? You know, like I don't know. Anyway, what was the point that I was trying to make? Y'all, I don't have ADHD, by the way. I'm just like, I don't talk to people, so like everything is like coming out at once. Let me think. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, I just rewatched that clip. Wait, no, I also have a bad memory, y'all. Like, it's like really bad. Hold on, wait, no, I literally just watched it. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, yes. What I was talking about in that clip is I literally don't have like a single person who I talk to outside of my family or my boyfriend, you know? Like, and that's not good. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, if I had like the world's funniest video right here and I already pretty much maxed out the amount of times I can send it to the two of them who I just mentioned, like, bro, that funny video would just be sitting right, that video would be like rotting away in my hand right now. Like, I have nobody who I can send like a funny video to. If I sent a funny video to like anybody in my contacts, they would be like, my, what the heck? I don't even, they honestly wouldn't even like reply, you know? They'd probably be like, you know, like, it would be weird, you know? And it sounds like I'm not like proud of that, by the way. I'm just saying, that's really sad if you think about it. Like, if I had a wedding, like, there would be no friends like at my wedding. Well, not if I am. Well, no. First of all, I want to get married. I don't want to have a wedding, though. Absolutely not. But yeah, it would just be my family, like, at like a wedding dinner, not a wedding ceremony. I'm not doing that. That sounds terrible. Um, I want like mac and cheese and like brisket at my. Sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry for bringing this up again. I hope she never sees this, but I just think about like what am I for, and like, wait, before I get into that, like, I understand like you have some responsibility at a certain point in life, you know, like you got to take responsibility. Like, you can't blame it on like anybody after a certain amount of time. Like, I completely 100% understand that. Listen, I have no issue taking responsibility when I need to, okay? Like, I'll be the first one to tell you it's not her, it's not him, it's not you, it's me. Like, you know, I'll be the first one to tell you, okay, that's on me, but I can't help, sorry, but like wonder like what would my life be like if I like was allowed to go to those birthday parties and go over my friends' houses, you know? Not even for sleepovers, you know? Just like, what if she actually like let me like hang out with people, you know, when I was little, you know? Like, it just took like me forever like to see like why, you know? Like, I just got tired of like asking, can I hang out? Can I hang out with this person? Can I hang out? Can I hang out? It's like no. And it's like at a certain point it's like, okay then, like, why would I want to? You know? Like, I haven't been doing it this whole time. Like, I don't know. I just get like honestly like sad every time like I think about it. I don't know. But that's where personal responsibility does come into play. Like, I could have been like, you know, like, okay. Actually, wait, no, boarding school is like the perfect time to be like, well, I'm gonna hang out with you anyway. I did like hang out with people sometimes, but like, I'm not really a hangout person, you know? But anyway, back to my point. That was where personal responsibility does come in, and it's like, okay, like, go freaking hang out with somebody, you know? But I just do want to acknowledge the fact that like it's hard when you haven't been able to do it for the longest. I'm 26 now. There's no excuse. I could like just go down the street and like ask somebody, "You want to hang out right now?" You know, like I could do that. You know, I have free will, whatever. But I should be over it at this point. But it still kind of hurts a little bit, you know, thinking about it. Oh my gosh, where's the pause button? It's right here. Yeah, listen, I know my hair is like very thin and a mess. Also, I know I like really want to cut it off. I'm like also like very stressed. I just feel like like, oh my gosh, like pulling my hair out. Side note, I'm just adding that in because like I said, like I don't have anybody to talk to, and I just wanted to get that out. Like, ugh. And the only reason why like I like stopped getting like a Japanese straight perm. First of all, I love the perm, but the freaking hairdressers kept on yanking my hair out, and I like, after I saw like a really bad, like, I don't even want to say it, like yank out spot, like I'm like, okay, I can't go back, you know, like I can't do it unless I do it myself. When it looks crazy, when I put my hair into two ponytails, when it look crazy in the line in the middle, that's too far. I don't play with my pigtails. I really don't play with my pigtails. Anyway, my hair's growing back. I'm good. But anywho, but yeah, I don't know. I just wish like it bothered me not having friends. Like I wish it bothered me like full time, so I could like actually go out there and like make friends, Not even for me, honestly. It's so like I could like probably like just like leave my family and my boyfriend alone. Like y'all, like I get like real annoying, like real, and like also leave my cats alone. I'm very irritating, on purpose too, which is like the worst, Like I definitely do it on purpose. And that's so funny. You can like see my mood like slowly get better. Like I'm in a good mood now. Oh my gosh, maybe because like I'm like actually like talking and I'm like talking to like people or whatever. That's a sign. Maybe Maya, you should get some friends. No. Um. Anyway, I know it's good for you. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like scientifically proven. Like, you live longer. When you have friends, and like, it makes sense. You know. But I don't know. I guess this is the point in time when I ask like, well, I already asked like if anybody else like is experiencing what I'm experiencing right now. This is the point where I ask like, is there a way around this? Like, is there a way that I can like crave friends? And I'm not trying to be funny, or like I guess maybe I'm being a little dramatic, but I'm actually not. Like, no, I'm being actually like real serious right now. Is there a way for me to like want friends? Like how can I like crave them? Like, and like actually do something about it. Keep in mind, like I'm very socially awkward, and like I'm like getting like really shy, you know? And it's like I used to, obviously like when I was little I used to be shy. And then I was all like alright. I was never an extrovert. Never ever. I sounded like extrovert. I was never a sherbet ice cream either, but I was never an extrovert ever. But um anyway, I'm getting like more shy because like I don't talk to people, and then it's like I know like it's like not like real, and it pisses me off. Like I'll just be in class like walking down the street like literally like I look down, I don't make eye contact with anybody, like, and it's not even like the fact that I'm from Jersey anymore. It's just the fact that like I'm really shy, and I'm like I like don't like making eye contact with people. I really don't. You know what the issue is? I need to get out this state. New Jersey is like, I told you, the people here are mean and nasty, and they don't like talking to each other. And this is America. Like I heard that like America, like we talk to like random strangers a lot. In like other countries, they like don't do that. Like what is it, like Finland or whatever? They'll think you're like, well, like allegedly I heard like, they'll like think you're crazy if you talk to them or whatever, like a stranger. They'll be like, but it's like, how do people in Finland make friends? Riddle me that. This is actually like a really good question that I asked just now. How do y'all make friends in Finland and like all the other countries when like they like allegedly like hate each other? Like how does that work? What do they do? I'm like really not trying to be funny, by the way. This is just what happens when you don't talk to people, and everything comes out all at once. But anyway, yeah, what do you do? Like, and people who are like my age, like look, like I should take advantage of the fact that like I'm like still in college, which is actually like, you know what? No, I'm not ashamed to still be in college. But like I could take advantage of that fact. There's like people around me like all the time. I could be talking to people. I am in a club, I guess. But it's like, yeah, do I like join more clubs and like just like outside of college? Like, what do y'all do? You know, should I join like a running club? Like, I don't run. I should, but I don't. What else do like people do? People used to do like meet me stuff like that. But like I told you, I could go out and go to any gathering. I go to a running club. I go to join somebody's brunch. I could go to like a freaking I don't do it, like I don't know, like a Pokemon Go meeting. Like I could go out and do that, do this and that, and join this, join that, but I'll still be boring. Oh my gosh. So maybe it's an issue, like am I just like freaking like boring, and like if I like just become like the world's most interesting person, will like people like be attracted to me like a magnet. Like, if I become like the world's most like interesting person, if I go to that class again that I had the first semester and I sit down, will people say other things to me? Then excuse me, can you move over? Like, would that happen? Like, do like I haven't spoke over like 500 words since I've been on this campus, like all summer to people, and that's very generous, very generous. Like last semester, I probably spoke like definitely not over like 200 words, like. But anyway, what should I do? You know, um, how do I start wanting friends? How do I actually make friends? How do I become more interesting? Right? Like, is that the problem? I'm just like boring. I don't know. But yeah, is anybody else going through this? It literally it can't be just me. Oh my gosh, like I'm not unique or special or anything like that. Like this like has to be a thing. So I mean, I guess that's it. I don't want to repeat myself anymore. Yeah, thank you.